Hello, welcome to Catherine's Corner. Today we are still preparing for Passover today, later tonight. And we are currently making matzo ball soup. And I got this from allrecipes.com. It's recipe 231325. It says to quarter these carrots, 3 large carrots. So I've been trying to cut them in half. And then cut them again, and then I've been doing about 1/4 of an inch. It's always funny when they say large because you're like not sure which version of large. A little sideways. There we go. Okay, so it's asking for about 4 stalks of celery. I'm doing 5. Mine are kind of short. I might even do a 6. I'm going to throw these away. Alright. Okay, so we added the celery. Okay, it's asking for 1 medium onion. I have a large onion, but I happen to like onion a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there.
So do I. I'm an onion garlic fan too.
Okay.
Looking in a glass onion, right?
Yeah.
The Beatles song.
Just kind of wanting it to be about 1/4 inch, so I'll do about like that, and then I got so used to my chopper that doing this is interesting. Alrighty. I didn't get every ingredient because I'm just kind of keeping this simple, but I do need to add some dill, so I'm just going to use the dry spice that I have. It said to add a 1/2 cup, but I'm just going to kind of add it as I go. Okay. We're going to add 2 32-ounce chicken broth. We're using the organic Pacific brand. Okay, I'm going to add some parsley to it. It calls for parsnips, and I'm just going to add what we could find. I'm just going to stir this all together. I'm going to turn it up, and then we'll make our matzo balls. Okay, so we're going to bring this up to a boil and then bring it down to a simmer. I'm going to make the matzo balls and then we'll bring it back up to a boil and cook the matzo balls. I forgot to add some salt, so I'm going to real quick add that in here. Some salt.
Pepper.
And some pepper.
The matzo, I decided to turn the stove off and get everything prepared because it said that it needed to be in there for 10 minutes. I'm going to do 4 packets, so I need 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
Well, that's our cockatiel Fezzi in the background. She must be part of the show too.
So I'm using the matzo ball mix
By Lipton.
by Lipton, and it's kosher. And you use 1 packet, 2 eggs, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And I'm going to be doing several. I'm going to do 4.
Fezzi are cocktails in the background.
So now I'm going to make the matzo balls, and then we're going to put them in the fridge for 10 minutes and bring this up to a boil. So I'm using some avocado oil, putting it on my hands, and then spooning out these little matzo balls.
Got our matzo balls, and I'm going to stack them on the other ones that I made previously, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Alright, so we were told to add these to boiling water. I'm going to see how many I can get to fit in here, because I'm trying to use them all up, but if I can't, I'll use the rest of them for later. I think we can squeeze in a few more. Get some of this green off the side. These are supposed to expand really big, so I don't want to. I think that's about as big as it's gonna get. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. This is hoping everything stays fitting in there. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and squish it in there. You will make it. Alright. Big old matzo soup.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going to happen or how many I was supposed to add, but that's how many I wanted to add. So, we'll probably be eating off of this for a couple of days.
Hey.
I'm going to bring it down to a simmer
Okay.
and then just let it simmer for, let's see here. I was gonna let it simmer, it says for 1.5 hours, but that's talking about if you have chicken, which I don't. I skipped the chicken in this recipe. I simply just wanted to make matzo soup without chicken. So I'm gonna have it simmer probably till they get here, probably about an hour. Okay, this is the matzo ball soup. You can add more or less of the matzo balls based off your pot size. That's about how much I wanted, so I think we're doing great. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a happy Passover, and God bless.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.